What's good? Brian Tong here, and welcome to the Apple Byte. It's the show for everything good and bad inside the world of Apple, so let's get to it. And we start off with the latest iPad rumors and rumblings. Now, according to the Korea Times sources at an Apple display supplier, production of the rumored 12.9 Retina display to be used in the next-gen iPad is underway, with the tablet set for release in early 2014. Now, the report also says the rumored display will have an improved resolution nearing ultra-high definition quality with more pixels than the iPad Air. Now, again, these are still all rumors, but there have been plenty of stories in the past leading up to this point, and we might end up seeing an iPad Pro type of product after all. Now, not all is good on the iPad front after some, and again, not all Retina iPad minis are showing image retention issues after running what's called the grid test. Now, it was the same test used on the original Retina MacBook Pros as well, and in most cases, this honestly isn't really noticeable. But another report from AnandTech and results from a comparison from DisplayMate also show that the Retina iPad mini has a narrower color gamut compared to the iPad Air and other competitors like the Kindle Fire HDX and the new Nexus 7, which leads to poor color accuracy. Now, the smaller yellow triangle you see here in this chart represents the iPad mini compared to the others, so yeah, that doesn't look very good. It doesn't make it a bad product, just, something to note. Also, we talked about the Apple TV project getting pushed back because of the focus on the iWatch, but this is an interesting story from Israeli newspaper The Calculist that reports a deal is on the verge of being completed, with Apple agreeing to purchase PrimeSense for approximately $345 million. Now, PrimeSense is the company behind the original 3D body sensing tech used in Microsoft's Kinect platform. There have been plenty of reports of Apple looking at a Kinect-like motion control for its future TV set in the past year, and the Big A has patents that were filed and granted before the Kinect even hit store shelves a couple years ago. Now, the deal is not done yet, but it's very close, and it's just something, worth keeping an eye on. All right, in iOS 7 news, game controllers were one of the exciting developments from the original announcement, and we're now seeing two options for you all to check out. Logitech announced their PowerShell iOS 7 game controller. It works with the iPhone 5, 5C, and 5S, and 5th generation iPod Touch. It also charges the device when it's being used, and the controller is available online now for $99. And Moga, who is known for their Android gamepad accessories, also released the Moga Ace Power iOS 7 game controller. It's also $99. It's compatible with the same iDevices and charges them as well. And I'm a fan because these physical controllers could really open up some new types of games for iOS now. All right, let's take a breather, and I just wanted to show you a quick little trick with Control Center. It's one of the best features in iOS 7, but it can sometimes, get in the way when playing games that require swiping. So, did you know that you can disable it when using apps?
I didn't know that, Brian.
All right, Vanessa, now check this out. Here's how to do it. Go to your settings, then find Control Center, and there's an option to access within apps. You want to turn it off, and now when you play that Fruit Ninja or any other game, it won't accidentally show up.
Thanks for the tip, Brian. And parece que se murió un zorrillo en tu cabeza.
Well, you're welcome, Vanessa, and I have no idea what she said, but I like it, like, a lot. All right, to the quick bites. Apple has released the first beta of iOS 7.1 for developers. Some tweaks include bug fixes, a new toggle for a dark keyboard, no longer restarting when you choose the bold text option, and yes, the new Yahoo logo. Also, a few Apple apps, including Find My Friends, iBooks, and iTunes U, gets an iOS 7 facelift, and the iPad gets its own dedicated Apple Store app with its own unique interface that's really elegant and clean looking. And Apple gets the final approval from the city of Cupertino for its Spaceship Campus by the Cupertino City Council, my hometown, by the way. Cupertino Mayor Orrin Mahoney says, "We're eager to see it happen. Go for it." And that's just really inspirational stuff. All right, everybody, we have a quick giveaway from our friends at Spec Products. We're hooking you up with 5 Spec cases that are compatible on your iPhone 5 or 5S. They're all different, so all you have to do is watch last week's episode and tell me what time is way past my bedtime. I say it in the show. Then just send me your responses to our email. That's theapplebyte@cnet.com, or tweet me at Brian Tong, and we'll announce our winners next week. Plus, Spec is doing a 10% discount code off everything on their online store with the code CNET-SPEC. That's good until December the 8th. All right, that's going to do it for this week's show. I'm Brian Tong. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you all next time for another Bite of the Apple.